Good evening. Tonight on our special segment, we bring you a unique love story that's been the talk of the town. Cindy Nguyen, a woman who has been famously known as serial dater, has finally decided to settle down. After a whirlwind journey through the dating world, with a stunning amount of 10 boyfriends, Cindy has found her forever love. We take you live to the heart of this romantic tale where our own Joey Nguyen is ready to interview Cindy and her lifelong partner, Eric Cao, about their journey to finding true love and commitment. Stay tuned for this exclusive insight into a story of love, perseverance, and the magic of finding the one.
Yeah. And 3, 2, 1. Hey, what's up, you guys?
We're back.
Sorry,
Back
that
at
was
it.
Cringy. Welcome to our sibling podcast, where we discuss things about our siblings. In this episode, we're talking about my sibling Cindy and our future new sibling-in-law, and we're discussing all that entails in their marriage. This is Cindy. She's joined by her fiance and our future sibling-in-law, Eric.
Yeah.
And I'm Joey, your host. Yeah. So for the first marriage question, why are you guys getting married?
You see, when a man loves a woman, I'm just kidding. What is the answer? I'm curious what your answer is.
Why are we getting married?
Yeah.
Because I can see the rest of my life spent with him.
It's romantic.
That's really cute.
I think it's just a form of commitment that I've been looking for. Or like when you find your person and you just like you're gonna spend the rest of your life with them no matter like regardless, like that just turns into marriage. That's societally known as marriage.
So like a big celebration to like commemorate that.
Yeah, that's the wedding. Yeah.
And the promise. What are you most excited for about being married and married life?
Good question.
I think right now what I'm most excited for is just getting to the wedding, the actual day. All of the planning will go into that day and it'll be so worth it, and I think that's what I'm most excited for right now.
It's not overwhelming?
I mean, we haven't looked...
Oh, it's overwhelming. It's overwhelming. Don't get me wrong.
We haven't really started like deeply planning, but briefly planning has been okay.
Lots of emotional buildup.
Oh, yeah. It's taking place in California, right?
See.
With our extended family there. And Eric's family is going to be there too, right?
Indeed.
Wow. That's going to be a huge celebration, actually.
Yeah.
Indeed.
As it should be.
As it should.
Oh, Cindy, how do you feel about being the first grandchild to get married? Like, out of all of our cousins, we have like 15, 16 cousins all on one side of our family, and you're the first one to get married. Even though we have older ones.
I feel a little special.
It's never been done before. You're a trailblazer. You're setting we're setting up what we should expect in the future when we get married.
No, I don't want it to be something that like you guys should expect it to be, but I just want it to be fun and a big celebration.
I don't think we're out here trying to set any standards. I think it's, we're doing what we want it to be.
Oh, they're just having fun with it.
Yeah.
Okay, Per.
I think we want it to be more relaxed than your typical wedding, not as formal. And
How? What do you mean? Aren't you guys gonna have like the whole tea ceremony, the pig, the everything, the whole?
that's
big
that's
thing?
like, what's it called?
Traditional.
But when it comes to the
okay.
actual day, we want it like not to be too fancy or.
Food trucks, anything but jeans as attire.
Oh, I have my next question. How do you feel about integrating into our family, Eric?
Oh, great question. Honestly, at first it was kind of like a shock because they're all pretty weird.
What do you mean? We're like really normal.
In their own, they just go around the house blurting things or farting on each other. Like at the table, around the house, they'll just look at each other and like hard eye contact and just burp super loud. And then the receiving one would burp back as loud as they could, and they'll competition it. And they talk about how weird they are. It feels like a no boundaries household, which honestly is like very different than mine because the household I grew up in, because everyone's very in their own place. We have our little own, safe to talk about topics and safe like bubbles and personal boundaries. But here it feels like the opposite. But on the other side of that, they've been very welcoming. Go Kim she showers me with love, and food, and Julong has been super welcoming, and the siblings are all very welcoming and friendly. So I think my first impression was like when I first met Joey on webcam, I'm like, I hope he likes me. This is Cindy. Like Cindy really likes this guy, or like Cindy like really like has a fondness for her siblings. So I'm like, I hope I have a good impression. And that's how I met Joey. And then same with Amy. I met her on webcam first. But yeah, the integration I feel like since then has been very smooth. They're very easy to get along with.
That's really good. I'm glad that you feel welcomed by us. It's cool.
Yeah.
We low-key got cooked in that first part of the question though, which maybe I asked the wrong question.
How do you feel about me integrating into your family?
Or about me integrating with his family?
Yeah, Cindy integrating into your
Oh,
family.
sure, yeah.
Silly. Let me get this. Oh gosh, it's heavy. Well, I would say their family is a traditional, religious, kind of a little sheltered. So I do kind of have to be in my best behavior once I'm around, like when I'm around his family, which is I have to watch out for. I can't burp outwardly like that. I can't like fart when I want to. I can't like
all burping and farting.
I can't joke around with his parents as much, but they are also very friendly people and also very welcoming, and they've sat us down with talks multiple times about
About what?
About
Cock and balls and sex?
about leaving room for Jesus. And his siblings are also very fun too.
Really? Are they more fun than us?
In their own way. They're like you guys, but without the
If you were
without the raunchiness.
They're you guys but PG.
Yes.
What are we, rated
Precisely.
R or rated M?
R.
Since I don't really need to gain their approval or anything, of course I want to like be nice, but like I want to see like how far I can take.
Gonna
Like,
Oh my gosh.
yeah, I want to
Push the
see how far I
buttons.
can like behave, how weird I can be.
They're probably gonna get uncomfortable.
They will. They'll start to squirm physically. They'll just like adjust in their seats and like kind of like recede. Like,
And they'll act like everything's fine, like nothing, like
yes,
it's
but
normal.
You'll
Really?
see a bead of sweat coming down.
That's funny. I say that now, but I'm also probably gonna be shy around them.
Yeah, at first.
They're probably gonna see this video too.
I'll give it a day.
Hi,
Maybe.
Peter, David, and Noah. It's so nice to meet you. Are you guys nervous about anything getting married?
I think seeing each other every day, living together.
Yeah, living together is an adjustment.
We're
I
gonna
like
have
having my own
separate beds.
Yeah, I like having my own space.
You guys gonna have separate beds?
Probably.
I think that's a joke, but
Oh.
there will be a spare bedroom for when one of us can't get along with the other.
Oh, that makes sense. Oh wait, no. I heard a thing that you should never go to sleep angry at one another.
This is true. I don't think we. Oh, have we ever done that? I feel like we really try and avoid it unless it's like extraneous circumstances.
Yeah, I agree.
That's good.
We always make sure to say goodnight. I love you.
Oh no, correction. I always make sure to say that.
No, yeah, Cindy
I
would
always
definitely.
make sure you say that.
This is true.
That's so real. Yeah, Cindy would be the one to be like, at the
Yeah.
end of the night.
Yep. The one day I forget out of like 50 days, she'll be like, "You didn't tell me last night that you love me and that I should sleep well, so I didn't sleep well."
Yeah, you're really patient for that. You're like really, you're such a courageous man for that. 'Cause sometimes Cindy be doing that to me, and I'm like, what do you expect me to do? Like, are you expecting me to like claw after you and pine after you?
Yep.
Like,
That's when you. Yep. That's,
I'm your brother.
that's when you followed up with a, "Oh, I'm so sorry. That's my bad. I'll make sure to correct that behavior for next time."
So silly.
Pro tip for you men out there.
what kinds of things do you guys do to keep a happy, healthy, and long-lasting relationship?
Great question.
You should answer first.
Tacos.
What?
Just doing things that we enjoy communally, and then remembering to be your own individual. So doing things that you enjoy, even if it doesn't overlap with your significant others. It's important to be your own person as well. Communication, learning how to cooperate. If something's on your mind, say it. We do Sunday meeting. We do the State of the Union every Sunday.
Yeah.
We have a little meeting
I'm really
for.
curious about that.
We've just rescheduled it for half an hour every week on Sundays at 8, where we meet up. We have a list of questions that we go through, like how can I be a better partner? What do you need from me as your partner? What do you have going on for this week?
What did we do well together?
Oh, what did we do well together this past week? What did you like seeing over the past week, and what do you want to see more of?
That's so good.
Yeah.
Like, that's so good. I feel like that's that's just like such a good key to a good relationship. And I feel like if I never really heard about that, like, I wouldn't know. Like, that's such a good relationship skill to have.
Yeah. Regularly scheduled, prioritized check-ins with your significant other, regardless of how busy you are. Gotta do it.
I feel like that's especially good for like resentment too. Because one of you guys in the relationship, I won't mention names, is like low-key kind of bad at communicating sometimes, and will just like resent the other party.
How does he know that?
The very first question.
You're funny.
The very first question on the State of the Union is, how are you really feeling? So it helps set out that resentment or any underlying feelings to set the tone for the meeting. But yeah, I would agree with the interviewer on that one.
Me too.
Oh.
He
You're
did
so
say
funny for
names,
that.
so.
Yeah.
Oh, it was Cindy.
Anonymous.
Cindy is
wow.
the one that
I no
does
longer
that.
agree. I rescind my statement. Cindy's great.
Cindy, you're so silly for that. Okay, I'll just do something that like personally I want to know about, because as you guys both know,
Exactly.
I am exploring my love life and my romantic life a little bit more
We're very excited for Joey.
for the very first time. I feel like seriously doing it. So what advice do you have for me to cultivate long-lasting and enriching and fulfilling relationships?
I think Joey, I don't know if, you're searching for a long-lasting one quite yet, or if you're looking for a hot summer romance into cuffing season. So it really depends what you're going for, because you don't want to be having regularly scheduled Sunday meetings with somebody you don't see a future with. So I'd start with that. What are you looking for?
Yeah, what are you looking for?
That's really good. I don't really know.
Okay, there's your first step. Figure out what you're looking for.
Amy mentioned the other time when I talked about this was like, I'm looking for a boyfriend. Like, I'm 19. Like, I just want like something to last like long term, obviously, but like I'm not expecting this to be like my husband. Like, I just want to see like what a long term relationship is, and I want to like learn from a partner and like experience love and romance.
So in the context of a long lasting relationship, what advice would we give? 2 years long distance, something like that. Communication for sure is a priority, and then I think it's said, but I think I didn't realize how important it is to voice your needs, no matter how small. Make yourself a priority within the relationship. You're not just trying to please the other person. You need to make sure that your needs are being met. And if you feel amiss about anything in the relationship, small things or big things, you gotta say it. Otherwise, it will come out and as a form of aggression if you let it boil.
Very good advice
for a long term.
Being the serial dater that I was
Oh, she says she has experience.
when I was your age,
Yeah.
I think you have to learn how to put yourself first. Like he said, make yourself a priority. If something doesn't feel right for you, then it's okay to like step away from it. If it doesn't make you happy, like you shouldn't hold on to that or attach yourself to it so much at that age. And honestly, as cliche as it sounds, like when you know, you know.
Oh,
It's true.
when you know, you know.
Yeah, very cliche, but it's like you'll know when that person understands you, picks up on your little quirks and your needs and your little triggers, and they just really get to that point where they know you and understand you.
It's true. Yeah, we've talked every day for the past, like, since we've started dating, with the exception of, like, maybe a day or two somewhere in there. Either a text or calling every day. You do know when you know. You will know when you know. You will know. And if you don't know, if you're unsure, they're making you feel that way or you're unsure, then you'll know that that's not your person. But yeah, we're not sick of each other yet.
How long did it take you to know?
Yeah.
Oh, it's probably been... Oh, when did I know? We were in the middle of an argument, and I think it's probably probably 10 months ago. And then it was a pretty heated argument where I was in Colorado and she was here, and we hadn't seen each other for a month or something. And as mad as we were at each other, as frustrating as the situation was, we were both tired and in a heated state. At the end of it, we still chose each other and wanted to be with the other person. Even in that moment, I was like, wow, I still know that you're my person, but I'm like upset. So yeah, that's when I knew. What about you? I don't know this one.
Yeah, when did you know? She always knew from the beginning. From the start, you were always in love with him. You know he was the one.
When I laid eyes on him, I just knew.
That's funny.
Just kidding.
That's limerence.
Well, I think now I know that you're the one because...
So today, like what?
No, it was just like in general, you know what I'm feeling when I don't have to say it.
True, but when did you know?
Oh, when?
Mm-hmm. This is taking rather long.
This is awkward.
I can't think of it.
Like
a
there wasn't
time
one set
when.
moment where I was like, yes, you're the one. I want you so bad.
No.
Okay.
No, I don't think about it.
We'll come back to that. We'll put the answer in the description
We'll
below.
circle back.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
did want to comment. The thing where you guys like had the argument where you knew, and like at the end of the day you were like, yeah, I still know this is my girl. This is my girly pop. I feel like that's so powerful. Like I really aspire to like get to that point with another person. And I feel like that's such a good, like, it's such a good workout for your love. You know what I mean? Like you kind of tear each other apart, but then come back and then you come
Right.
back even stronger.
Yep.
That's inspiring.
It's
to
just
me.
like, yeah. There's something on my hand. Sorry.
Yeah, love is so cool.
Yeah.
Oh, you guys are in love. You guys are literally in love. That's crazy.
Yeah. We.
Can't wait for you to be in love.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. Soon, hopefully.
He'll be the next feature on the podcast.
Thank you guys so much for coming to our podcast. Yeah. This was Joey, your host, and I'm joined by
Ginger. It's my new stage name.
and
Cindy.
we'll catch you next time. Bye.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.